this is Jody. He is status post a fall. He was just discharged from the hospital, so we're here in home health, and we're going to be treating his deconditioning from the fall and poor posture. So our first warm up of our EMOM, you can either hold on to this, or if you're comfortable just to march, we're just gonna stand and march in place for a minute. I got a timer going, you're good. Can you look up? You feeling okay?
Feeling good.
Okay. Alright, we're going to move on to the overhead soup cans. So we're just pressing up like this. Okay, trying to keep that good posture. Make sure you're breathing. And relax the shoulders. Okay, great. You can put those down. Next one is standing calf raises, where you just come up onto your toes, and you got the table right here if you need it for balance. Good. As high as you can go. So why we did the marching is just to warm up and get the hips moving for our training, and then the overhead presses was to start getting the shoulders warmed up to improve posture, and then these standing calf raises are getting heel strategy going on and some power coming in from the calves. Okay, good. Now we're going to come over to the couch over here. You can take a seat. And now with good position, keeping your chest in a nice tall position, we're going to come to standing without using your hands, okay? You're going to cross your hands, and we're going to sit back down. You don't, yeah, just put them back down. And sit back down. Okay. And we're going to keep going for 1 minute. So this is going to be really great at strengthening the lower extremity, which will decrease the risk for falls. Does that feel okay?
Yep, feels good.
Okay. Okay, good. The next one we are going to do is lateral walks. So we're going to come around here, and all we're going to do is walk from side to side, so about 3 steps each direction. This is strengthening his hip abductors, which have an important role in mid-stance of the gait cycle. And that will keep the pelvis level and also help improve balance, which is important to decrease risk for falls. All right, great. Next we're going to move into the bathroom if you want to follow us. Now this one, we have to take a big step.
Up and down the toilet?
No, we're going to step up and over. So we got to lift the knee up, and then you're going to step into the shower. Step up and out of the shower, okay? Good. And you do have this bar here if you need to grab it. Again, this is going to strengthen the hip abductors, the quads. Pushing off will help with the calf strength and balance.
It's a good picture.
All of these exercises are also keeping him in an upright posture, which is good for trunk mobility. Oh. You okay? Alright, good. Now we're going to go back into the room. We're going to actually come right here. We're going to do a mini lunge while rotating the trunk. So we want to get full range of motion while holding this position. Yep. Good. Let's go ahead and switch legs. Feeling okay?
Doing good.
And I kind of explained it before, but this is getting all of the trunk mobility. So we're doing neck and upper back, mid back and lower back while strengthening the legs. Okay, go ahead and relax. This last one is for that posture, keeping an upright, good shoulder position. We're going to come to the wall here. And we're going to slide up the wall. And then you're going to lift your hands off the wall and squeeze your shoulder blades together. So you can, yep, and then lift off. Squeezing here. Good. Keep your chin tucked. There you go. So based on how the patient's feeling, we can do another round of this, but this is our first treatment session together, so I'm going to call it here and we're just going to start the cool down after this exercise. But in the future I can see this patient progressing to doing this at least one other time, maybe a third time. Okay, go ahead and relax. So like I said, we're just going into the cool down. We're just going to do some ankle rolls. Good. Ankle mobility helps with proprioception and decreases the risk for falls. It kind of tells you where you are in space as you're walking or standing. Let's go the other direction. Oof.
Why is my ankle popping so much?
It's natural. Popping is natural. It's nothing to be
The
afraid
other
of
thing?
unless it's causing a grinding sensation. Does it cause you any pain?
No.
Then we shouldn't be worried about it. We can switch directions.
This one's not as mobile as the other one. I had surgery on this one when I was a younger gentleman.
Alright, great. Now we're just going to do shoulder rolls going back. Yep. So you go up, back, and back down. Up, back, and back down. Good. Again, this is just great for posture. We're strengthening the rotator cuff and the scapular muscles that attach to the shoulder blades and increasing mobility. Keep your head up. So the patient finished off with the shoulder blades, and looking back, if I wanted to progress this for next week, I could increase the range of motion for the lunges and the squats, or I could do just normal squats instead of a sit to stand, and we could hold it in the low squat position to better increase the strain on the quads. The lateral walks could be just turned into side lunges, where the patient leans to one side in a good lunge position and we hold it there and then switch. We could also do add weights to the arms going up and back squeezing, or add a resistance band to that. And as I said in the video, that we can do this multiple times, so another round or two as the patient progresses. And rest breaks were incorporated just as the patient needed. The patient didn't need any rest breaks, but if he requested, I would have gave him a rest break. But as I said before, as the patient progresses, we can do more rounds of this. So a break could be incorporated between the rounds or between exercises. So I think the hardest exercise that we just did was the rotation with holding the lunge. So if we could add in part of the EMOM, 1 minute of the EMOM being a rest break prior to moving on. Yeah, I think that concludes my video. Thanks.